me, please. Hallelujah, just do it for me. Thank you for doing everything. Old school, we going back to the key of A flat. Hezekiah Walker did a song called Lord Do It. And I just wanted to break this down in the simplest way and just be a blessing to somebody like I got blessed when I learned it a while back. This is a good one that never gets old. And let me give you this popular movement you always heard, which is this. So we hear that a lot. So your left hand just gonna go F, E, E flat, B flat. So if your bass player playing with you, again that's a F, E, E flat, B flat. And I like to roll mine, I'm on the A flat. And that's the A flat to the G to the F to the B flat to the C. So let me do that slow. Just a little different. So after we come off of that, I'm sorry, let me give you that chord that go with that. And so I'm going to single note it out again in your right hand. That's a D, G, A flat, and a C. And what I like to do when I'm on that B flat coming off, I like to take that F, B flat, and that C, just like that with the A flat in the middle. So do it for, and I go to the E flat, B flat, E flat. So let's do that slow. And then I take that sus, which is a D flat, E flat, A flat. And I drop from the A flat to the G and keep the D flat and the E flat. Then we turn around back to an A flat and get a regular A flat chord, which is a C, E flat, A flat. Go up to your D flat, which is a D flat, F, A flat, but you're staying on the A flat bass. Walk up. And that walk up is a C, D flat, D, F, G, A flat. If you want to chord that, let's do it like this. Well, I'll tell you what, let's single note it. Because a lot of people single note that, so let's do it with the single note. So let me give you the chords now. So these chords, once you learn this, that's the whole song. So you hear this a lot, and I'm gonna do it real slow in the intro. So now we know that on the intro, that bass gonna go A flat, G, G flat, F, A flat, A, B flat, E flat, back to the A flat. So let me do that real slow. Them chords, single noted out again. When you're on the A flat, your right hand, you got a G flat, C, and the E flat. All straight down. When you're G in the bass, you got a F, B, D. Then we're gonna go left hand when you're on the G flat. So we already know left hand gonna go A flat, G, G flat, F. So while you're on the G flat, single note it out in your right hand, that's a E, B flat, D flat. And then you're going to go down to F, you know, you're going to have that A flat chord, the inversion with the E flat, A flat, C. So let's do that slow. cluster. Right hand, C, D flat, E flat, A flat. I'm just using the A flat and the B flat in my left hand. So that intro, that's how the rest of the song gonna go when you do Lord Do It. So that intro, you already got that. So you just walk it back up with them chords. Now what I'm doing is using the regular A flat, C, E flat, drop down to A, which is gonna right hand gonna be a A, C, E flat. Right hand, left hand when you're on the B flat, I'm just taking the regular D flat or C sharp major 7 in my right hand, which is an A flat, C, D flat, F. So that intro. Lord, Lord, cluster, do it. Cluster, I'm sorry, you sus. Lord, do it for me. Same thing. Walk it back up, back down. Lord, back to your part. Do it for me. So when you go to your verse, you read the Bible. You know, you can use the same thing you start with, or you can do a regular A flat. You read the Bible. You can just go to F on your bass. Back to your cluster. You read the story. To your sus. D flat on your bass. Blind man that could not see. Same thing, back to your drop down. Again, lay your head on me. That's why I cry, Lord, do it. Lord. So that's pretty much the whole song till you get to the end. So when you get to that, do it for me right now. Like we doing a whole lot, but I'm gonna show you a trick that I do with my thumb, where I just take an A flat. It look like I'm moving, but the only thing I'm moving is my thumb. So when you're on that A flat, which is a C, E flat, A flat, you're gonna always keep the E flat and the A flat. Your thumb gonna move from the C to the B flat to the A. See, it look like we moving, but we just moving one finger. So your bass line gonna go from a A flat, G flat, F. And that's all you do is repeat. That's it. Hopefully that can be a blessing.